Welcome to our March Music in Our Schools Month concert at Chaparral Middle School. I'm Mrs. Barr, I'm the Director of Orchestras here, and I'm so happy to see such a full house on a cold Wednesday evening for what is going to be, I promise you, a really excellent concert. Before we get started, just a few quick announcements. Please make sure that your cell phones are on silent. You are welcome to take pictures and videos of anything you would like in the concert, but please make sure that you're being respectful and mindful of the audience members around you and not holding your cameras up to block their view. If you're standing over in the corner, we do have more chairs down here. If you want to make your way down and find a seat, I don't want you standing if you don't want to stand. Please feel free to come down and have a seat. We are filming the concert tonight. I have some 8th grade students who are making sure that that happens. So when it's all done and ready to go, we will put it on YouTube, Austin? Okay, and I'll share it out with you guys. So if you want to just sit back and relax and listen, I will make sure that you get a recording as soon as the video is all put together. Without further ado, behind me, you will see a lot of students. You will see in the gray shirts our Prelude Orchestra. These are our beginning orchestra students. Behind them, and even on the floor, you'll see the red shirts. Those are our Philharmonia students. They are made up of 6th and 7th grade non-beginners. So I like to do this concert as a combo between Prelude and Philharmonia so that you can really hear where the students started and where they are going. If you are a Prelude parent or a Prelude audience member and you've only ever heard Prelude, you're in for a treat tonight. Because the last time you heard Prelude, they were playing out of the book. Their songs were all, 4 measures long, 8 measures long. Mary had a little lamb and twinkle, twinkle, little star. Tonight, they have put together 4 full pieces for you. Full orchestra pieces for you. And I know you're going to be wildly impressed. Because if you remember what they sounded like in November, it was good. But now they're real orchestra. Then after Prelude is done, you'll have a real treat too, because you're going to get to hear Philharmonia play. And a large part of the Philharmonia students were sitting right here last year in beginning orchestra. And so you're going to get to see the future of these gray shirt students in Philharmonia, which is coming in just a few short months. We're almost to the end of the school year. So I hope you're as excited as I am. Our first piece that we have for you tonight is called Bluebird. If you haven't yet, please feel free to scan the QR code for the concert program. It has concert program notes in it for every single piece. It has all the students' names. It has some information about fundraisers that I will talk to you about later and all of that good stuff. So please feel free to scan the QR code and enjoy Bluebird. so much. Aren't they amazing? I'm so proud of them. Thank you. They're such a hardworking ensemble, and if you remember back to November, the Prelude Orchestra is split into 2 classes. So the day of the concert is the only day that we get to put them all together, and it's just really exciting to hear them play all together as a giant orchestra. I would like to reintroduce to you our student teacher this year, Mr. Perez. He's been working a lot with our Prelude students. Mr. Perez. Thank you so much. The Prelude Orchestra, like I've already said, they're such a fun group to work with. they're, believe it or not, I know it looks like there's a million of them, but they are the smallest groups that I have. And so it allows me to kind of dig in and make sure that we're not losing anyone and they're really doing a great job. We have coaches this year coming in to work with them, and that's really made a big difference in what we're able to do. And if you're watching, we just have such great posture and bow holds and all of it across the board, and it is largely because of our coaches and some of that individual attention that our students are getting this year. So I really would like to give it up for our coaches who unfortunately couldn't be here tonight, but we can still applaud them in spirit. Our final piece that Prelude will be performing for you tonight is called Frog in a Tree. It's a fun fiddle tune. After Prelude is done, please stay seated. I'm going to give students instructions so we can swap out Prelude and Philharmonia, and we'll be right on our way for the Philharmonia portion of the concert. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, Prelude. You may sit. Excellent, excellent work. Philharmonia basses. Go ahead and stand. And go find your bass in your seat. Philharmonia cellos, please stand. Don't move yet, just stand. Pick up your cello. Prelude cellos, please put your end pins in. Prelude cellos, stand and switch. Prelude violas, stand. Philharmonia violas, please stand. I'm going to get out of the way and switch. Prelude, Frog in a Tree first violin stand. Actually, let's just do all violins. Prelude violin stand, Philharmonia stand, and switch. Prelude violins and violas, you should be seated on the floor. Aaron, you can go ahead and put your bass away and come back. All right. This army of red shirts that you see in front of you is the Philharmonia Orchestra. There are 173 of them. I do believe it's the largest ensemble I've ever had, and they are awesome. So without further ado, please take a listen to Kingsbridge March. I'll talk to you a little longer because Mr. Perez is tuning in. This is his piece. Philharmonia, just for fun, raise your hand if you were a beginner last year. Raise it nice and high. Yeah. Let's give them a round of applause. I like to acknowledge those students because they started as brand new beginners and they're still playing and they just keep getting better. Philharmonia, raise your hand if you're a sixth grader. Let's give them a round of applause. Our sixth graders come in not really knowing what to expect, and they fit right into this ensemble. They're so awesome, they're really, really hardworking, and they fit in so well. Sorry, I'm just trying to get it down to like a string. Maybe? Mr. Perez, are we good? Do you need help? Okay. All right. Cool. I would like to thank a few people that are here tonight helping out. As a representative of our administration team, we have Mrs. Villanueva. Thank you, Mrs. Villanueva. We also have our band director here helping to support us tonight, Mr. Bossman. Thank you, Mr. Bossman. And now we'll play Kingsbridge March. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, my baby doesn't like music stops. It's the only time he fusses. Hi, baby. If you remember, this March concert last year, I was very pregnant. Now he's here watching us. The next piece you are going to hear is called The Keel Row. And this piece has some solo parts written in. But there's two problems with that. Number one, a solo part gets pretty covered by 172 musicians. And number two, when you have so many good players, how do you pick one? So after listening to the whole section, anybody that wanted to audition got to audition for this one. I decided, and Mr. Perez decided, that we were going to make this more of a little chamber orchestra, accompanied by full orchestra. So our front 2 rows and 3 rows of cellos are going to be playing the keel roll solely part, and then everybody else is playing the orchestra ensemble part. So please enjoy. Thank you very much. Now, a quick commercial break. I'm sure you've all seen my emails. If you scan the QR code, you've seen it. I'm talking about fundraising. Philharmonia is going to be going to Knott's Berry Farm in May. They will be performing at an outside venue. I'm still waiting to hear the exact venue. They're looking for one big enough for us. We'll perform. We will go to Knott's Berry Farm. We'll have some fun. And then there's an award ceremony at Knott's Berry Farm. So this is a festival-style competition. And as you can imagine, everything is expensive, and with tickets and buses and a truck to fit all of these instruments on there, it's just a lot of costs that come up. And then on top of that, the whole orchestra program has needs for instrument repair, string replacements, bow replacements, instrument cases that need to be replaced. If your child is playing a school instrument, take a look at their stuff. Probably something on it needs to be replaced, and we need funding for that. And so we have one big fundraiser happening right now. This one's called 99 Pledges. This is a fundraiser donation drive. We've done it before. We've been very successful with it. It's easy. You send the link out to everyone that you know, and people love to donate to us. I'm doing it too, I promise. I've sent it out to everyone I know, and I've received some donations for the orchestra. So please send it out to everyone you know. Let's get as much as we can. Philharmonia families, I will be emailing you tomorrow regarding that field trip with some more details. And if we fundraise enough, that'll really, really help us bring our costs down for that trip. So please send that out to everybody that you know, and let's raise those funds. The other one is a Sinfonia specific fundraiser, but if your kids want to get involved too, we have a Washington, D.C. hoodie that we have designed. It's musical and silly, and so if your child is interested in supporting the 8th graders on their Washington, D.C. trip, those hoodies are still for sale through tomorrow morning. So take a look in your program for that, and if you have any questions, I'm always available. Up next, we are moving to some more serious literature. This piece you will recognize. It is from Dvorak's New World Symphony, and it is the Largo movement, so please enjoy. String instruments don't like weather changes. So, you know, the rain, and then Thank you. Before we get to our final piece of this concert, I want to just make a few quick announcements of what's going to happen next. As soon as Philharmonia is done, I'm going to release the Prelude students to go put their instruments away, then the Philharmonia students, and I'm going to ask the whole audience to go meet their students outside so that I can get Sinfonia in here and ready for their 7 o'clock concert. If you would like to be in the audience for that, we would love to see you, but I will ask that you re-line up outside, and I'll let you in about 10 to 7. Okay? Thank you again for being here. Please enjoy our final piece for the Star of Counting Down. going yet. Philharmonia, you should be in your seats, please. Thank you. Prelude first. Thank you. Philharmonia cellos, you may exit. Philharmonia bases, if you know that your base is shared, leave it. If it's not, or you're not sure, take it back. Hey Max Yan, happy birthday. It's Max Yan's birthday. Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, Max. Happy birthday to you. Okay, that was really excellent. Go clean up. Sinfonia, there's gonna be extra seats. That's okay. Sit in them, and then if we need to, we'll take seats out. Okay? Sinfonia, quickly please find your seat.